All right, dog fans, my name is AJ and I am the winner of the DawgCast 2022 cocktail of the season. This cocktail is called the Run It Back. It's a very simple cocktail. First, a word about ingredients. It is a bourbon-based cocktail. We've got some good different kinds of bourbon that you can try. We've got a wheated bourbon with the Weller. We've got a rye secondary grain bourbon with Buffalo Trace. If you are a straight baller like Stetson Bennett after winning the national championship, I don't have Pappy, but the closest thing I've got is William LaRue Weller. I'm not going to be using that today, but you know, if you're balling, you can. What we're going to be using today is this Savannah single barrel from City Wine and Spirits. They are out of Savannah, Georgia. So that's going to be our bourbon for the day. We're going to start with our cocktail glass. We're going to use our mint, 6 or 8 leaves, representing those NIL deals that all our guys are cashing in on right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to muddle those on our glass. You don't want to press too hard and break the cells. Just muddle and get so that flavor will release when we put the rest of the drink in here. All right, so we're going to set that aside for just a second. Use our cocktail shaker. To give us really the flavor for our cocktail today, we're going to use some peach pepper jelly. So this peach pepper jelly is from the Blackberry Patch in Thomasville, Georgia. You should be able to find it at Publix in the state of Georgia. If not, just use any peach jelly. It's going to be very important to try to break that up. We're going to use 1 tablespoon of peach pepper jelly, the peach representing the Peach Bowl, which we should be going to, but it's got a little bit of that heat just in case we have to go to the Fiesta Bowl out in Arizona. So we're going to put that in our cocktail shaker. Then we're going to pour 1.5 ounces of our Savannah single barrel bourbon. Put that in our glass. All right. And then we've got some angostura bitters. What we're going to do is we're going to put 2 dashes in, which is really about 4 dashes. And why we're using angostura bitters is because we know all those Bama fans are bitter about that national championship defeat. And it's 2 dashes to represent those 2 wide receivers that were injured that I know that if they had them that they would have won or whatever they're claiming. But we know that they're just bitter. So we're not going to put any ice in our shaker just yet. What we want to do is try to break up that peach pepper jelly that we put in there. So we're going to do a dry shake, really trying to shake it hard to get it broken up in there. Take about 5 or 10 seconds to do that. You know, crack this thing open, see what we're doing. Use your bar spoon to kind of see how it's breaking up. It's looking pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and put our ice in here. All right. Slap it back on. Shake it some more so that cocktail shaker gets good and cold. And since this is a tailgate cocktail, well, just going to dump it in here. You can. There we go. Now it works for me. Just going to dump it all the way in there. Make sure to get all that jelly out. And we're going to top it off with a little more ice. And then to finish off the drink, I'm going to use club soda today, but you can also use a ginger beer. That may overwhelm the flavor of the peach just a little bit, but it'll be worth it because of that champagne that we'll all be sipping when we win another national championship this season. Top it off with a club soda. Use your bar spoon or your finger, whatever you got. Really want to just mix everything up real nice. And this is a drink, hopefully, as long as you're not using like 130 proof or even the 108, something light. You don't want to use Jack Daniels. That flavor is going to overwhelm the taste of that peach in this drink today. But this is a drink you should be able to tailgate all day with. Nice and refreshing. Go Dogs, sick 'em.